Yo, what's up, guys? It is my review here on YouTube. Like and subscribe. And then all that good stuff. Bell in the description and whatnot. Yo, what's up, guys? Jake Paul here. Check out my latest video on top 10 anime betrayals in the description below.
Hey, you caught me off guard with that.
Alright, today I'm doing a review on Kota the Friends Lyrics to Go. Volume 1. So, we obviously have a bit of a Tribe Called Quest callback here, so he gets a little bit of inspiration. This is Kota's second album. Let me double check that. Kota the Friend.
That's a nice name.
He is my friend. Hopefully. No, it is his third album on Spotify anyway, so there you go. So, he is a jazzy rapper. So, obviously, like I said before, yeah, calls back to a Tribe Called Quest. He does sound a little bit like, doesn't sound like, he has a similar sound to, I can't think of his name right now, Saba, especially on his EP, his album before. I can't even think. What's that album called?
Like Pivot Game?
Care For Me.
Oh, Care For Me.
Care For Me. And the album before that is called Photosynthesis. No.
No, that is
That's
right.
a song.
Oh, okay.
I can't even think. Look that up right now. What's that album called?
Stay right here.
So I want the purple background.
Purple background.
Purplish. It's like a sunset or something.
Oh, Bucket List Project.
Bucket List Project, that's it. He sounds in particular like Photosynthesis off that with John Doe. So it's a bit uplifting, but he has like a stream of consciousness. He sounds like a bit of a woke rapper. I would sort of liken him to Aesop Rock or the other guy I can't think of right now. I'm all over the place today.
Mate, these chips have left an aftertaste of lychees in my mouth.
I've never had a lychee.
Mate, they're bloody good.
I don't like it. They look weird. They're like an onion that's wet.
Mate, I do recommend eating one.
There you go. If you like wet onions or atomic tomato aftertaste, you might like lychees. So yeah, this is a very conscious album. He's very woke to the world. One of my favorite lyrics on this album is when he says that mental illness has put food on his plate, which is quite a powerful sentiment.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I'm talking about how his rap and his sort of him putting himself out there and his mental illness has paid the bills for him. I thought that was a very powerful lyric. And unlike my last album review on Heartbreak J, this is very lyrical. There is no choruses, no hooks, no nothing. Only one verse in every single song.
Oh, wow.
It's only 15 minutes long, so...
is that like an average of like 2 minutes a song?
It is an average of 1.5 minutes per song. Because there's 10 songs. So... I really enjoy that format. I really like Tierra Whack's Whack World, which came out 2018 now, so 2 years ago, which was 10 minutes long, which was 10 1-minute tracks. So this sort of follows similar path, but a bit of an extended version. So I'm going to read some of my favorite lyrics. So my four favorite songs are Can't Please Everybody, which is the opening track, Berlin, Flu Game, and New York with Love. I really enjoyed those 4 tracks out of the 10. So the very first song that you hear in the very first line is "Fuck your opinion. Fuck your opinion. I was doing good without it. I've been living. I've been minding my business. If you don't fuck with it, don't listen. If you don't like the smell, then get out the kitchen. We cooking soul food. The game's different. You still living by the old rules. What I look like following fools that don't move. How you tell somebody not to go and live their own truth. You can't please everybody. Too afraid to disappoint anybody. Proceed to disappoint everybody.
That is hard.
That is hard. Because that is true. If you're too afraid to disappoint someone, you're just going to end up disappointing someone else. Yeah, exactly. Or you could disappoint yourself. So it is very deep.
Yeah.
And then I do like the end
when just want to listen.
When he's talking about, he sort of goes on this stream of consciousness about how he wants to live his life and how he now lives his life. So in that moment, you just got to accept it and move along and pat yourself on your back and for staying up on your course. It's a marathon, Nipsey said. I remember wrapping palm trees for 50 heads, smoking sour diesel on a city ledge. Now I'm trying to do the same shit for my real life. Trust my gut more. Give a fuck what you feel like. Love the ones I love. Make babies if I want. Write a song cause it's fun. And go strong till I'm done. Do good for my young. Take life as it comes. Laugh out loud when I'm drunk. Have a good life. Yeah.
That is really nice.
Yeah. What's this one called? Berlin. So Berlin is he talks about sort of being on tour, and he talks about sort of his life on the road and that, and the people that he's come across throughout his life and the people that only like him for who he is and sort of the life that he lives on tour. So he says, I had to go away and get the shit right. Go back on the mic and tell the people about my shit life. See me on the gram and you be thinking that it's lit. It's a shit show. I'll tell you about it if you sit tight. Lost a couple friends. Do not worry because they ain't dead. We just grew apart. It was time. That's what fate said. I was fake homeless for a minute. Had my clothes in my mama's living room because my city too expensive. Everybody hitting me like, when you coming back home? I was on tour giving everyone the dial tone. Best friends kicked me out my crib because she says I was in her bag, but I was in Berlin. I did not mean to offend. I'm just getting what I worked for. So I bought a crib in Pennsylvania. That's a calm flex. Labels trying to fly me out and hit me with the large check. Like it's like a very cool, like sort of introspective on his life. Like everyone thinks that he's living this good life. He's a rapper. He's got over 1 million monthly followers on Spotify. And like if you look at his Instagram, you'd think his life would be lit, but he says it's a shit show, and it's a shit life. That's basically what he says.
Yeah, and I like the line like over the years I've lost a couple friends. They're not dead though. We just drift apart. Like something like that. That's I like that a lot. Everyone can relate to that, I think.
Yeah. So then he says, told him that I want $500,000 non-refundable, one album and a couple singles if I fuck with you. All they want to do is take percentages and they don't even tell me what they're doing it for. Got to give me something new. This ain't 99, 2020 vision, bitch. It's a pretty hard line. But yeah, basically that's, and Flu Game is like, I think one of the shortest songs. So he's talking about Michael Jordan obviously had the historic flu game against the Utah Jazz back in, I'm going to have a stab here, who did he beat?
23.
Yes. I'm going to say 1997 was Michael Jordan's flu game. Pretty sure that's the year that the Jazz made it to the finals. Oh, they made it 2 years in a row, actually. 1997.
Oh, boom.
But yeah, I really liked, I've been living for my soul, but I meant my son. They're hoping that I fold, but I've just begun. I'm finna tell a story till there's nothing left in my lungs and my face turns blue and my fingers go numb.
Oh.
Life would be the Titanic if it was a cruise ship, but I ain't no DiCaprio. I ain't finna sadly go. I'm swimming to the shore cause call the forest, everybody getting carried home. That's hard.
I like that a lot, actually. Everybody getting carried home.
Yeah.
Call the forest.
Yep. Yeah, so definitely one that you want to listen to if you're a fan of just like lyrical consciousness. Like he's like a step above sort of like your surface level. So someone like J. Cole.
Yeah.
And he's just a step below someone like Aesop Rock. I still can't think of that guy's name. He's I honestly can't think of his name.
So he doesn't have any, like, you can't think of any albums or songs that he does?
Yeah, I can. This is like Bus Driver is his name.
Never heard of him.
Or maybe that's the album. I don't know. Someone either called Bus Driver or has an album called Bus Driver.
I'll look that up. But to me, that's what rap is.
Yeah.
Like, taking a step back and, like, looking at things from a different perspective. Like, thinking about things properly. Bus Driver is a person.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I was thinking of. What's the most recent album? I reviewed it.
Thumbs.
No.
From 2015. Oh, no. Electricity is on our side.
That's it. Electricity is on our side.
That's a fucking big album. It's like almost an hour and a half.
Alright, so if you like what you heard, go and give it a listen. I'm going to play one song. I'm going to play New York with Love. And here it is.
That sounds lovely. I like that a lot.
That was basically the whole song, so...
I like that.
Yeah. It's very catchy, very lo-fi, very chill. If you like Saba, if you like... even, I've heard, I don't know, you can maybe tell me, Khan's Requiem for a Dream Solidified or something like that.
I did review that one, but yeah.
Something similar to
very
that.
Similar vibes, yeah.
Yeah, so go and check that out. It's definitely worth a listen. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10.
There you go. Well done, Kota de Friend.
Yes.
Be sure to tune in tomorrow for our mini games. We've got Guess the Song, where we play 5 seconds of a song to each other. We've got to try and recognise what it is. Celebrity Heads, and we message whoever we get on our heads on Instagram, trying our hardest for a reply, as well as the classic Hiptionary, a hip-hop version of Pictionary. And we give it another little twist. We have to draw it with our eyes closed. You're pretty decent at that. I'm quite trash at that.
I'm good at everything.
That's always a heap of fun, so be sure to check that out tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching today's episode. That's a wrap.